on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you again.
Truly one of the best in the business. Connect with her online. Heather is awesome. More of the American Dream coming up next.
Okay, we are shifting our focus to our Seattle market now. He is the main face behind the RobertOtt Group with RE/MAX on the Lake. Broker owner Robert Ott, joined by special guest Aaron Hakobain today. Aaron is an insurance and financial services agent here to talk to us about homeowners insurance and how to go about getting good homeowners insurance. Gentlemen, welcome to the American Dream.
Thank you very much for having us, Cassie. I appreciate you having us on the American Dream.
Yeah.
Cassie, appreciate it.
It's great to have you both. I want to start with an introduction here, if you will, Robert, if you could introduce our viewers to our special guest, Aaron.
Yes, of course. I'd like you to meet my good friend, Aaron Hakobain. Aaron is my insurance agent. He's also a great friend, and he's also a national speaker for State Farm Insurance. Today, Aaron is here to talk to us about once you're achieving your American Dream, how do you protect it? How do you make sure that it stays yours? And so we just like to ask Aaron some questions about how to protect it.
Great. Well, let's start with this question, Aaron. I know you were talking about the three big picture things that you like to focus on when you're approaching this topic of homeowners insurance.
Well, Cassie, appreciate you having me on. And one of the things that I would recommend the viewers to do is definitely look for a very reputable company that provides comprehensive policy that can help you prevent or help you from a devastation that you can recover from it and still realize your American dream. And the three things that I like to focus on with my customers, and we do annual reviews with every customer. I recommend everyone to visit their homeowners insurance policy yearly to make sure they still make sense for their current situation. And so those three things are, first, dwelling coverage. So what you want to do is make sure your dwelling coverage is at least 100% of your estimated replacement cost of your home, not necessarily the value of the real estate, which value of real estate includes the land. So the way you can find out if you have enough is, first, you can ask your realtor to find some resources. Local builder, contractor can give you that information as well. Also, there are estimated replacement cost appraisers out there if you're concerned, want to know if you have a right amount or not. And what you want to also do is make sure your estimated replacement cost has all the details of your specific home's uniqueness, right? Meaning, if you have a bigger deck than normal home, you have a hardwood floors, all the details goes into it. So you want to protect your home and have enough in case of unexpected total loss so you can rebuild your entire house.
I see. And we were talking about requirements. You're required to buy homeowners insurance, but you're not necessarily required to buy specific protection when it comes, for example, to natural disasters. It's a very timely topic. We're seeing fires all across the West Coast. Talk to me about, what you recommend your clients look into, especially in Seattle.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say we've heard on TV all these natural disasters that are happening, right? Floods and fires and earthquakes. What a great time to have Aaron on just to talk about that and how to protect yourself when one of those disasters happen.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, Cassie, if you think about how most of the homeowners policies come about, when you buy a home, lender is going to require you to get a homeowners insurance policy, so-called hazard insurance. Now, most of the lenders don't require, and specifically in our area, for you to get a flood policy or earthquake policy part of your homeowners insurance. So what you want to do is ask your insurance company or insurance agent to give you all the choices, all the options you can potentially get so you can protect you from the unexpected situations, especially in Seattle area. We are a very significant risk zone as far as earthquake is concerned. And what we are finding out from Texas and Florida floods is that vast majority of people didn't even know they have no coverage. So please take the time, contact your agent and talk about this and get all your choices in place and protect yourself from unexpected so you can still.
And Robert, how do our viewers approach this subject with an agent like yourself? What do you recommend?
Yeah, well, I think that you just have to be upfront about it and ask us about it. Say, hey, Rob, I'm not sure what to do about my home ownership. What should I get? What risks am I going to encounter? And what should I do about it? And for us, what we're going to do is hopefully they have a partnership with someone as good as Aaron, who can actually go through all the risk and help you decide what is a risk that you're that is worth taking and what is one that's not worth taking. And you can make a decision based upon your own financial needs.
Fair enough. Robert, you said it best earlier. You know, part of the American dream, of course, is home ownership, but another element of that is protecting and keeping the home that you love, and that's where homeowners insurance, comes into play here. And experts like yourself, Aaron. Thank you, Robert and Aaron, for coming on our program, and we hope to have you back again soon.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And more of the American dream coming up right after this.
Good morning, Phil Rasmussen with Synergy One Lending, here again with another Mortgage Minute. Today I wanted to talk very specifically about credit scores, FICO scores. These are one of the most critical elements to determining eligibility for various loan programs for any potential borrower. So as a way of improving your overall options, here are a few pointers on ways to help improve your credit scores. Tip number 1, pay your bills on time. That contributes to over 35% of your overall credit score. Tip number 2, don't open and close accounts too frequently. Each time affects your score. Tip number 3, stay on top of and aware of your overall credit and what's on it. Tip number 4, armed with the knowledge, develop a plan and stick to it. So there's today's Mortgage Minute with a few of the key contributors to help improve your credit score. I'm Phil Rasmussen with Synergy One Lending. Thanks for watching.
All right, that's all for today's show. I hope you enjoyed not only our national interviews, but you got advice out of your own marketplace. If you have any questions and you want to reach out, find us at AmericanDreamNetwork.tv. And don't forget, you can follow us on social media there as well. Love to hear from you. Thank you for liking and sharing our content. That is all for today. Cheers to your American dream, and we'll see you next time.
The preceding program was sponsored by Ignite Now Media with promotional